when I was going. And yes, we are live. Now it's another thing. I'm Chad Chill, Caps from Chill, whatever you guys want to call it. Or we cool when we call it. But I got today I also want to show that I got a box in the mail. Um, and I'll get to that in a second. And then I'll show a couple of plans. Kind of thinning out the herd in here, so to speak. Um, but yeah. Um, yeah. And then got a couple things I'm gonna be doing this year with some plans. Got some pods coming in. I'll probably, uh, if I got time, well, I should have time, but hopefully within the next week, I'll be able to maybe have a video done of a few plants I have outside. Now, um, but, and then I have a couple more videos that I'm deciding on what to do about. Alright, now, a second. Still gotta set everything up. What's up, Maniac Mechanic? How you doing? Alright, I got this box, um, as I said today. Now, I already opened it, but that's just because I only opened it to check to see if everything was okay. Wouldn't want to do a box opening and then find out something's not okay with it, you know what I'm saying? But, here's the box. I don't want to show their dresses or nothing, but it's from a fellow pepper lover. His name's Ryan Pamire. So, um, let's see. And if he makes an appearance in the chat here, he can let anybody know what peppers are what. I don't want to mispronounce them or anything. There's a couple of them. I'll just show them first, then I'll give them the details. There it is. Some nice looking pods. This one's a good size. And yeah, looking forward to this one here. Looking forward to all of them really, but that's one I'm leaning towards. And he was nice enough to send me this little bottle. Nice bottle. Like the look of it. Here we got the seal on the top. So, but alright. And I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Yeah, so as I was saying, he sent me this. I don't know how it's gonna be, but he said it's he said on the scale he rated this as a 7. So um and he likes peppers as well. So he might his 7 might be different from other people's 7. So Ruby, which plant are you referring to? I know I sent some seeds a while ago, but is it all of them or just in general? Alright, just let me know. But um, on the sweeter ones, they can vary a little bit. I mean, with all peppers, they vary a little bit anyway. But it shouldn't be that long after you see the flowers and everything. Oh, the sweet red. That one, I mean, that one should be fairly soon. I mean, if you're already seeing the flowers opening up, or getting, the flowers and the petals and all that, then you should see peppers forming soon. And those can be fairly productive, so it'd be nice to see what kind of peppers you come up with, or how your results are. But, alright, now, let's see. Yeah, this, sorry. Cool, cool, Ruby. I'll be looking forward to seeing uh, how your plants turn out. I'm sure they'll do really nicely and really well. I just would, it'd be nice to see what they look like. I'm always, I like the way peppers come out and all that. But let's see, what Ryan was saying had mentioned to me about some of these peppers. Okay, he said this one's an Ahi Fantasy White. This one I can tell is Ahi. Looks a lot similar to Ahi Rainforest, but I mean, at least to me, there's some of the shape. I'm not saying it's the same. I'm just saying it's got a similar shape, and it feels like it's got a nice thickness to it. Ahis are really nice. Let's see. And so I'm assuming that by the message they sent me, they're supposed to say teardrop shapes, and it says counties and whites. Then, right. So he said, from one of the messages he sent me, he says this one's supposed to be coyotes and white, and the other two yellowish white pods are let's see, are white ghosts. Let's see. Now this is said this one's a coyotes and red, and then this other one is supposed to be a scorpion narrow, which this will be interesting. All right, now let's see. Yeah, a lot of some of those times when I can agree with you, Maniac Mechanic, that a lot of times that I know I just said a few times, but a lot of times that where the pods or strains are supposed to be white, they can tend to be have more of a cream-like type color, or not fully white. Because when somebody says white in a strain, a lot of times people think white like a piece of paper or white like a you know just white. But in general, a lot of times it's not just the white. It's just more like it's not like paper white. It's not like white shirt white. It's just it can be more off white. Right. Right. Give me a second here, please. But I wanted to say Ryan Meyer, thank you for sending the peppers and the sauce. Hmm. Now, if you got any info you can give me on these, what you did for method of growth or anything like that, then that'd be, that's completely up to you. Or, what your thoughts is on the pepper as well. Now, a lot of times white varieties are really different in flavor profiles comparatively to any other strains. I mean, in my experiences with them, they are a lot different. I mean, as when, they're just uh, like when you go from white to yellow to orange to red to browns to chocolates, even the purple varieties, they're all got their own characteristics. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and chop in this one and let you know what I think of it. So, here you guys go. Coyotes and white. Hmm. It's always a nice to have a quality in a plant. Uh, Easy and quick growing, productive large plants. That's a nice feature, but or quality. Now, right off the bat, Jeanette's flavor. There is a bit of sweetness in there, but I wouldn't really say fruity. It's like lightly fruity in there. The heat for me is more localized on the tongue. I'm liking this burn on here. And it almost has some tones in it that's similar to more of a Schnitz, but not like a full blown uh, uh, getting all over the mouth, hard burn. But it is a good pepper. I mean, it's actually got a nice flavor to it in general. Good flavor profile. Um, as I'm saying, the heat more for me is localized on the tongue. Doesn't go all the way back, but it stays like just before it goes to the back of the tongue. I can feel a little, but it's a nice flavor. Now the heat is more or less staying right there, and I don't feel it peaking. I'm just gonna rinse my mouth out and on to the next one. Now, if I'm correct, these are supposed to be the white ghosts. And yeah, those peppers that I just ate the coyotes in, those would be nice to snack on. I could probably easily eat a couple handfuls of some at work. I mean, yeah. Uh, and oh, okay. From what I was told, what this one's supposed to be white ghost. Alright. I mean, this one, that was supposed to be white devil's tail. Alright, if this one's supposed to be white devil's tail, let me know. Alright, so this one's supposed to be white devil's tail, and from what I was told, this one's white ghost. No. Alright, guess I'll go ahead and try this one soon. Now this one, I was just eating, it's got a nice consistency to it. May not be crunchy, but nice flavor. Does have that Schnitz vibe going in there. Definitely flavorful. Now, if you can, let me know how productive that white ghost plant was. That'll be interesting to know. Um, I haven't really grown that variety too much. Though I've tried some, but something different. All right, we got these three more. Well, three more plus one, so that's four. Um, got a piece stuck in my tooth, back of my teeth here. There it goes. Yeah, I had a similar thing happen recently with a couple plants. It rained a bit, but the rain weighed them down, snapped them. A couple branches. Oh, still Canadian. I'll have to see about that. Um, about how I can do that with the cooking vid because I might have to do that when I'm using the grill because when I'm uh when I'm definitely cooking and doing some spicy stuff, I have to be mindful of the family because if I'm not, then it's just going to feel it's just going to get all the whole house just with all the spiciness in there, and it's going to like feel like they got pepper sprayed, you know. But oh, excuse me, pepper burnt. But we'll see how that goes. All right. But all right. You said this was White Devil's Tail. All right. But the reason why I said about cooking outside because it's easier to manage to do stuff like that. But I just gotta hope it's not on a windy day. Cause doing in case the wind wrong on that, doing it at a certain time, it still feels like at least it comes back at you. So, yeah. So this is White Devil's Tail. All right. Oh, oh yeah, I meant to describe the heat on that one. It's got a nice old raw mouth burn. Still focusing on the tongue, but I can feel a little bit on the gums. And the heat's in there pretty good. Um, yeah, and not a bad aftertaste or anything in there. Hey, what's up, Rev? But yeah, alright. Oh, hey, Ruby. I'm there's a few. I'm always excited about peppers in general, but when I'm growing them, but a few of them are just some strains I'm kind of working on, see how they turn out. And oh, Rev, Maniac Mechanic said this is White Devil's Tail. I just got done with White Ghost and a couple, or in a Coyotes and White. So, um, and I'm working my way around to these guys here. So, and then trying that. Oh, pepper burp. All right, now here's that. I know I just said it. White Devil's Tail. I just want to be sure I'm correct here. Yeah. Here you go. Let's see if I can get that focusing. It keeps trying to focus on my face. The white's making it not the best to zoom in on. But alright. Mmm. Yeah. Love to have that beverage smell to it. Different from the one I just ate. Alright. Yeah. Uh, I'll let you guys know heat in a second. Show it to the pepper. Well, I'll get that in first. Now, right off the bat, can feel some of the heat right around where I was chewing a little bit. Um, the flavor isn't. The flavor is just like a lot of white pies to me. Um, this isn't a bad flavor at all by any means. It's just to me, there's this like most color variants of any strain. There's some similarities in there. Like say, the reds. A lot of the reds have a certain flavor characteristics profiles to them, just like with the oranges and the chocolates, and any others in between, and the yellows. But hold on, that was a little spit right there. But here comes the heat. The heat is like my mouth is watering a bit now, which I don't mind. But all right, guys. So yeah, so the heat is flaring up the tongue, flaring up around the edges of the tongue, getting a little more on the top of the tongue, and a little bit of the roof of the mouth now. Now it's an overall warmth. It's a good burn. Now it's getting more to the front of the mouth. See, that's interesting about this one. This one isn't focusing so much back here. It's more towards the, I'll say, about 70% of the way back on the tongue to more of the front. Because it started right in the sides of the tongue, and then generally went overlapped itself into the on most of the tongue. Now it's on the gums, or the roof of the mouth, I mean. Ugh, pepper burp. Now, as in general, with that, me personally, I'm picking up a bit of sweetness, and and it's not so much fruity in a way that reds are. It's more fruity. It's a light fruity aspect. Yeah. Now this was a really nice one, and it's it is rather tasty, and yeah, I'll say hit up Ryan Meyer on Google Plus. He's a cool guy. Um, he's on Pepper Lovers Community. Be sure to check out that community. It's a nice one, and there's a lot of cool people on there. Um, but a lot of people, a lot of pepper talk on there, and you can even find some interesting things. And sorry if I'm looking around. Got a loose chunk and pepper seed just going around in me right here. Um, but yeah, with everybody, this is that's some really nice community for people like pepper lovers. But anybody that's a chili head would find some cool people to meet in there. But yeah, and alright, well, um, alright. Now, if you ever so choose to visit that community, you'll find a vast number of people that's pretty cool people. Now, and you may even pick up on new things, and there's some people that are rather generous as well. And but I kind of got sidetracked there, so back to Ryan Pamar. Thanks, man. I'm enjoying these pods right now. Getting a little more sidetracked. Gotta get back to the pods. All right. Yep. Clearing the throat. Alrighty. Get back through the messages. Alright. This one is a Coyote Zan Red. From what he told me. Now, if you could, let me know what you think of this one and how the plants were doing for you on this one. Alright. This one's a nice looking pod. But alright, now with the little ones, I didn't really look in the center or inside, but with the white varieties it's harder to see how it goes on there because, and plus they're so small. Oh wow. This one smells nice and sweet. Got a slight Chinesky vibe to it. This does smell fruity. Alright. Alright, there you guys go. Alright. Nice consistency. Nice flavor off the bat. Not really thick walled, but definitely not the thinnest. So far nice flavor. Does have a Chinese-like quality in there. And yeah. When I say Chinese-like quality, it's a different aroma and flavor than let's say annuals or anything like that. Now this is a flavor I can appreciate. It's got that nice fruity uh, bittersweetness. So far the heat has ramped up a lot right now, but it was very nice. I could I could see eating these as a snacking pepper and would not be upset with this strain at all. And Now I'm feeling the heat build up. It is focusing more at the back of the, out here, but it's not attacking you like the sides. It's more just focused right in the center. It's more focusing on the airway, but that's but in general very tasty. Sorry guys. Alright guys. And anybody see and hear me? Give me a thumbs up icon. Alright. Yeah. Sorry about that. It's anybody still in here. There has been some issues and that apparently seems to not be device related. There seems to be something else going on. It's not a connection. It's not a Wi-Fi issue or anything like that. I checked that. Apparently something else is going on. So, so I apologize ahead of time. But all right. Sorry, I got sidetracked with what I was saying on this too. So, oh well. And one of those hiccups, I guess, as in things that happen. All right. And we're back. That red one, the heat's still going on my tongue. And yeah, I can relate to that, Rev. I've been on live streams and it said that just what you're saying, even though I could tell there was a good connection. But I noticed on somebody else's live stream or some other people's live streams that I talked to that I kind of consider that I would consider friends. Um, that they were doing streams and it looked like they were just kind of hiccuping around on the screen when they had a good connection and something's been going on. So I don't know if there's been changes being made and whatever, but I don't know. We'll see. But I got sidetracked. All right, now we're back. Um, the heat with that was more around the tongue. The heat was at the back of the throat on my airway. Nice flavor on the pot on general. The heat's still there, but it's dying down a bit. Need to clean my or rinse my mouth. Yeah. All right, guys. All right. This one will be interesting. Because anybody that hasn't was just in here recently or just popped in after I was talking about it, can you take a wild guess or let me know what you think? Oh, you're part right. This is an ahi variety. There we go with the focus. Now peach would require it to be peach. It just has a certain color, more has a cream-like color in here. The lighting in here from the grow light and the lights in here make it look a little different shade. But alright guys. But okay, this one's just an Ahi Fantasy white. Even though it has more of a cream-like color. Alright. The humidity in this place is something else. Been raining most of the day. Surprising how humid it gets in this room with these plants. Whew. Yeah. It does have that. Oh, it does have a citrusy tone in there. But alright. This one's gonna be rather crunchy. This is a bit of a chew. But yeah. Definitely has a citrus aspect in there. Huh. Wasn't expecting that. There is definitely sweetness. Yeah, to me, this one, now it may vary from pod to pod. And sweetness didn't come in right off the bat, but it just kind of, as it go along, it came in. Or it phased with the sweetness. And yeah, there goes the sweetness. Evens out. With those pods, see, it was a little different for me on this one. Due to the fact is it, from for a short period there was like almost got a green kind of a pepper flavor in there. Not a high heat, more on the milder side, at least to me anyway. I wouldn't doubt that there's people out there who would feel that this is rather spicy for them, but this is rather nice. Now I'm going to take it as a thing that these are going to be very productive. Is there anything like Ahi Rainforest or Sugar Rush or Ahi Lemon or Lemon Drop? Um, that those will be very productive, and yeah, I would probably suggest taking with that. Ahis are good varieties. Do not get me wrong. Um, I don't mind ahi rainforest. I like the plant structure on those because it can go up in like a canopy, and they'd be very productive. And they'd be about so big, very similar in phenotypes of the ahi fantasy I just had. And but they'll be good snacking peppers. And that was definitely a good one. Pepper burp. I was waiting for a burp on that one. Feels like I got another one. Oh, there it goes. But, oh yeah. Yeah. I could agree with you on those ahi varieties. I had, yeah, on the Sugar Rush and the ahi rainforest. They just seemed like they took a good month. I hope this is working. But yeah, so yeah, as I was saying, those ahi just seem to take like a month or so to ripen. You know, when I had them just loaded on the plants. But yeah, so but the wait. All right, guys. All right, there's this one here. This one's called a Scorpionero. Now, if I'm correct, man, uh, let me know what's going on with this or this pepper. Cause from what the message you sent me earlier, you said it's a Scorpionero. All right, Brandon, go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this one open. I really am looking forward to it. What's up, Beaver? What's up, Rob? No, it's all right, Rob. I know you had to catch up on those TPS reports. Yeah, I'm just joking, man. Woo! Ooh! Ooh! Yeah, that does smell like that. Smell that like in there. Yeah, right. All right, guys. She's got a nice placental tissue. Does have that real cheddar smell in there. And check that out. All right. All right. As you guys noticed, I haven't saved any seeds from these. And check that out. That's placenta. Now it doesn't look like it's loaded with seeds, but I can tell there's some seeds in there in the pockets. Ooh. I like the smell of this one. Now, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and eat the pepper. Yeah. Alright, I'll respond to your messages in a little bit. I just want to get this pepper going. Wow, that's a good one. Definitely. Hold up. Yeah. Now, the consistency, the consistency, very nice. The alphabet, Chinensi aroma, Chines kind of aroma. I can smell the scorpion in there, and it's kind of slight, stingy aspect, but not like a bad one. See where the stinginess is getting right at the underside of the back of the tongue here right now, but it's giving that oven like burn on the tongue. Very much scorpion flavor. Now I wouldn't exactly say floral, but I'm not saying there's an absence of floral in there. Um, Now it's generally hot, but it's like focusing concentrated right at the undersides of the tongue here. Very tasty. An overall good pepper. I would really suggest using this in a salsa. Definitely be to cook with. Wow, that's a really good one. Now, anybody that's in this chat, be sure to hit him up and uh, see about this pepper. And yeah, that is a good one, man. You got something on your hands right there. And And I would say after growing this out, after so many generations, I'd like to see where it goes. Excuse me. I was waiting for that. And hey, Rob, if you want to know who it comes from, he's in the chat right now. And you've probably seen him on Pepper Lovers as Ryan Pamire. I made a post on him earlier, alright, man? So, it's a very tasty pepper. Wow. It does have some good, very good heat to it. But then there's that flavor. This is a flavor I can appreciate. I'm sure there's others that, there's some people down the line that say, might not favor that too much, but I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about how I'm taking this right now because this is how um, this is going for me, and this is a good one, definitely. And it's got that heat that's staying in there, and there's not a bad aftertaste in this one at all. Wow. See now the heat is going more overall in the gums. You can feel it in the gum line across the teeth. And it's hanging in there, a good mouth burn. I can feel it there, but it's not like that's where its main focus is. If I'm sounding, the way I'm speaking sounds a little different, that's because my mouth is watering right now. And I can feel that heat all over the gums, bit on the tongue, and it's just in general, overall heat. And I'm still getting that good flavor. Wow. I want to say thank you for sending me these. That was a very good one. I can really see that going somewhere. Wow. If you're still here paying attention to that, how productive was this plant? I'm assuming that it was pretty productive. And I'm still feeling that heat right around on my gum line where my teeth are at right now on the sides of my mouth. And my mouth is still watering. Wow. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Ripens in 20 to 25 days. That's a good one. And I know habaneros are really productive. Oh, man. Feels like a burp coming up, but it just doesn't want to. Right. Yeah, man, that'll be awesome to see where you can take these. Like to see future generations. Um, wow. My mouth is still watering a bit. The heat is declining, but it's still staying in there. Man, that is one tasty pepper. And I thank you for sending that. Really do appreciate it. Um, wow. But all right, just gonna wait this one out. Oh, got this. All right, got it nice and sealed. Where is that? Oh, there it goes. Wow, well, man, if you're in here, what'd you use tomatoes in here? Looks like it has some nice consistency. You look at that, everybody. Now he said this was 7 out of 10 in heat. Um, yeah, it smells real nice. Yeah, good aroma to it. Here, hold on a second. See if I can get that on camera. Try not to spill that, so sorry about that. It didn't come in the clearest. Wow. Hold up. That was rather tasty. Huh. Wow. Yeah, that's a good thing. But I like sauces that are thicker. I don't mind chunky. I don't mind it at all. Thickness can hold up better in a lot of situations. Oh yeah. Now, this one does, like if you can see it held right here, like the way I'm holding it, and you see it on the spoon, watch. See, as you can see, it does not just flop over real quick. You know, like if you're tipping over a water bottle, it doesn't just flop around like just splashing around. It has a really good consistency. Very nice. Good and tasty. And something that I could see being used a lot. That's something that you could almost use with some chips, just like that, which is nice. And yeah, oh you hit this one real good, man. This one could be used in yeah, definitely a dipping sauce, man. Um, shoot, man. You know, you put it on something like a pulled chicken in a sandwich or something. Man, yeah. See, I was about to say chicken too, but yeah, in general, very nice one to go with, man. I want to thank you, uh, Ryan. Uh, um, very tasty. I've enjoyed what you sent, and I will be enjoying this sauce. Probably be lucky if it lasts a few days. Um, yeah. Hey, hey. You know, I was just saying out of focus, but oh, this humidity. Uh, but, man, long day. I appreciate it. You sending it totally. And with that Scopanero, I'd like to see where you can go with that one. Uh, and but I enjoyed the other pods as well. Um, but yeah, so anybody, be sure to hit up Ryan Pameyer's Google Plus page. He's on Pepper Lovers Community, and he's a good guy. Fellow chili head. Sent me some nice spicy things. That was awesome. All right. Uh, sorry if it looks like I'm looking off somewhere. I'm just looking at a couple of plants right here. Some of these pods have been ripe on here for the past couple of days, and I was meaning to do a video on some of them. But, oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of pepper burps. It's hard, and there's some people firing off fireworks in the background, so if you hear that, sorry. But yeah, Um, just one quick look over here. This one's an interesting one back there. Just one pod on the plant. It's in a 2-quart container. I mean, it's got another pod on it, but this is one pod pretty much. This one, this one's that Punade, and so I'll be doing videos on this plant and that guy back there. That was in a coffee container as well as this one. So, then yeah, got a couple around in here. One back there. In the middle is a bell type. Ad seeds was sitting around for a couple years. And yeah. This is thinned out a bit because I've taken some and put them outside. The rest of them I might as well. So, a couple of them I might keep in. I don't know. Oh, I got this little ornamental guy in here. Got me in a sports drink bottle. And then, I don't know. I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do about some of these yet. But a couple of them I might just discard. But one of them, or two of them, I'm going to decide to do something with. Alright, everybody. I want to thank everybody for showing up and everything. And, alright, everybody. I want to, yeah, participate in a big, huge thank you to Ryan Famar. That was very kind and generous of him to send me that. And I'll be enjoying this sauce he sent. Nice bottle as well. Um, but, alright. And thanks, guys. I appreciate anybody showing up and being on this, staying on the stream and chatting and everything. And, yeah. So, if there's any questions or anything before I go, let me know. Do what I can to answer. But in general, okay, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Cut it short. Cut the stream tonight. And I'm going to be working on some more videos to come. So, and thanks Rob for coming and showing up in the stream. And I didn't get to see your message, but I'm sorry I was talking. And yeah, I look forward to seeing whatever things you got as well. And yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead, shut this down. All right. Anybody who's watching this, please like, subscribe, and/or share any combination or all of them, anyone. And yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in. Everybody have a great day, great night, weekend, and all that. And be well. And keep it spicy. Peace out. And later.